Start from here. What do you think when the two tribes policy will have a good impact on population and economy?
In my opinion, I agree with this idea. I think it brings many good things. First, many cities have
Guys, be quiet.
this is a big problem. There aren't enough people who will work in the future. People will resign and don't work.
Of course, they will get old, right?
The country can grow. So letting people have more than the children can grow. It's like the population shorter. Second, the economy is worker. If we have more children now, we will have more workers in the future.
Yeah.
This also will have companies, high tax and grow economy. A strong economy needs young and active people.
Yeah, good job. Question. Why so many countries are facing aging population, right? Yeah, the aging population, like the people are getting old, but the birth rates are low. Like for example, that people are getting old, but not newborn babies. Because in that countries, the government doesn't allow to have more kids. So the old people, they get old and die, but they don't have newborn babies or anything. So they don't have any workers anymore, no more population, right? So again, you gonna start or you gonna start? Here, write everything and you gonna start. Ah? Okay, question. Okay, listen to him here. Listen to the question.
How does the policy fits economy autonomy and gender equality?
Yeah. How does lifting the policy affects family autonomy and gender equality? He means to say that, okay, just focus on gender equality, okay, because it's difficult. How does this kind of policy will affect the gender equality? Gender equality means no boy and girl, maybe two boys, maybe just two girls. There must be, but how? Sometimes just two daughters and two sons. You can say not every time, maybe just for a coincidence, right? Okay, you know, speak louder, so okay, stand up. Yeah.
More workers equals more economy. More working companies can grow and can make more money. Money also make more. And family use
when he speak, why you control your laugh? Yeah, I saw. When you speak, he laugh, but he control. Why? Is he funny for you? Okay. Okay. No questions. Okay.
Just within the two child policy can have a positive effect on future country population and economies, especially in countries like China has faced serious challenges due to mass population of resources. First, from the perspective, the control policies can have to slow down or reserve population for instance, China on population and growing elderly population. And second, leading the two-child policy can have positive economic impacts. The larger population of people can eventually translate into a more dynamic workforce. In conclusion, leading the two-child policy is necessary and
Beneficial.
Step towards addressing population economic development and economic governance. While is it no complete solution on this topic?
Very good. Question?
Does life lifting the two
Child.
policy actually increase
You mean to say that does lifting two-child policy does increase the birth rate? Like two-child policy, when we lift that policy, does it increase the birth rate? Like the government saying, okay, everybody will have two childs. So it will increase in the birth rate, right? Increase in the population. If the government say, okay, everybody will have two childs, right? So it will increase the population, right? So is it good or bad? What do you think?
I think two childs is good.
Of course, it will increase the population of the country, right? But if we think in a good way, we will have more young people. We have more workers, more people who can work for the country like doctors, engineers, and they can also go abroad and they can serve their country, right? So the more population doesn't mean the country is overpopulated. If we have more talent, then more population is good. Right?
in my opinion. First, the policies change maybe too little, too late, but best of this by having the freedom to have more children. Many couples today choose not to move the high cost of living or competitive education system, unaffordable housing and work life. These poverty children in countries like South Korea and Japan, remains extremely low despite having no restrictions for years. This note that lifting the two-child policy is not enough to reduce these links to fertilities or trends.
Second question.
There are fewer
have just few young people, not so many young population, how can the economy of the country, how can a country grow if it has very less young people?
I think the country has
Less.
some people. The country do something
Second.
Start with the second.
Okay. In my opinion, first, racial children can place a heavy financial burden
Yeah.
on families, especially in urban areas where the cost of child care, schooling, and healthcare continues to rise. This economic pressure may deepen social inequality, as only wealthier families are able to afford larger households. Middle and lower income families are difficult to maintain a decent quality of life if they have more children. Third, secondly, increasing the population without proper planning may result in environmental and resources strain. A larger population demands for housing, transportation, clean energy, and water. Without careful management, this growth could lead to urban overcrowding, pollution, and depletion of natural resources, especially in countries where there is struggling with sustainability.
Okay, question.
Do you believe a smaller population is alright for a country?
Don't you think the smaller population is always good for the country? The less populated countries better.
I don't for me, I don't think so, because less people means less production.
Maybe they have some more machinery.
What I mean is that they can.
Yeah.
What I mean is that they can more people. More people means more machine. The work will be more modern if the.
Yeah, the work will be more. The work should be more effective. It's not okay. Introduction. Okay. Hello.